Alright, so you're going to go over to our post. You're going to copy this link because we can actually make real links. You have to copy it and then paste it into here. And then you can see the the layers for it. So first, you have to download all of this. This might take a while. I already have these files. I'm just going to use it as an example. So I'm going to save these. So I have to save all the layers of the voice. And then the most important part of this tutorial is what you do in FL Studio to actually use the voice. So as you can see, there are multiple layers of the voice. You can't really get all of it in one layer. And I just like making multiple layers. It's pretty clean. And you save. Okay, this is the last one, promise. Yeah, you don't have to save that one over there, the Ghost Fights MIDI file. That's something else I made. I renamed it just so I can have an excuse to make a MIDI, so I can make like a folder. Alright, so first you need to go into a new project. Preferably you want to go to audio recording. So basically what you need to do is that first you, it's taking a long time though. Okay, so first you have to record your audio. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Pretty Princess and I suck. No offense, Pretty Princess, but blah, blah. So basically what you do is that you like pitch it up.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Pretty Princess.
Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, so I didn't really make this video to like make like the pitching up effects, but I just made it to show the rack phrases. My friend actually did the pitching. So I'm just gonna guess that's like a 5.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm Pretty Princess and I suck. No offense, Pretty Princess, but blah, 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 blah. I'm
so
Pretty
you go
Princess
into your
and I suck.
okay, so first you need to go into your files. Then you select the rack presets you downloaded, which I don't have. So for example, imagine these are rack presets. So you move them, you go to FL Studio, you scroll down, and you go, my FL Studio looks different than yours, but eventually if you like go down, you can see my racks next to presets. So my racks, so you have all your racks here, so basically you have to move it to there. These are not actually rack presets, but the ones I'm using in an example. So you go into my racks, then you go and take the voice that you made. So layer 1, then you have to duplicate it and put it on layer 2. That's layer 3, okay, layer 2. How's it going to recordings? Okay, sometimes it happens that it makes you put like a lower thing. There you go. Put the peak. There you go. So then you go into the third layer. You paste that in. Okay, you keep doing this until you have all your presets on. So now we have to do 4. Favorite host, I know. Then we have to, okay, this is the last time. You have to go to racks, then you have to scroll down, and then you have to put in like the voice effect, the rack that you downloaded. And this is how the final product sounds like. Yeah, this is very loud, sorry, but okay, but my friend's voice is really quiet, so that's the only way I can really like emphasize that. Okay, emphasize Pretty Princess voice, because most of the time Pretty Princess screams, but because my friend speaks in a more quiet voice, I had to like add distortion to make it louder. And my headcanon is that Pretty Princess does not have the time, energy, and non-slayness to scream, so she just talks eloquently for no reason. Well, yeah, that's my tutorial. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.